Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, more death linked to flu reported in New Hampshire. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
When I think about what options are out there to make a measurable impact in our energy challenges, it's hard to think of a better solution than a project like Northern Pass.
Hospital is one of many seeing a rise in flu cases, a trend confirmed by the New Hampshire Department of Health and Human Services. Flu-related deaths increasing from 10 to 13 in 1 week. While it's worse right now in other areas of the country, officials say the strain here, influenza A, generally indicates a severe season.
In past years, the flu has followed that pattern where the Northeast is a late comer to the rest of the country. And we are expected to see a similar rise in that severity over the next couple of weeks.
School absences also average, most from viruses and stomach bugs. A Portsmouth school nurse has seen a small cluster of cases since Monday. In Rye, a teacher diagnosed.
What I'm seeing right now are colds. The flu will come on abruptly. You'll see high temperatures, and you'll have, a real bad headache usually with it, and muscle aches.
Those with suspected cases are encouraged to contact their physician, who can generally diagnose by symptoms alone and treat with Tamiflu. Emergency room trips recommended for those at higher risk, like infants, adults over 65, and those with other medical conditions, and for worrisome respiratory symptoms as well.
The flu-related respiratory complications can be severe because that inflammation in the lungs can be very severe.
Now, to prevent getting or spreading the flu, the experts say they can't say it enough. Keep your hands washed, cover your mouth when you cough, and stay out of work or school if you're sick, and stay home until you're symptom-free. The other piece of advice they're giving is that it's still not too late to get that flu vaccine. We're live in Portsmouth. Jennifer Crompton, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. A Chinese rival to Amazon is in talks with Kroger. Chinese e-commerce and technology company Alibaba Group and U.S. groceries Kroger have had early discussions on working together, including a meeting in which U.S. exclusive traveled to China, a source familiar with the matter said. Trump says he could push back DACA deadline, wants $25 billion for border wall. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
We've been helping you prepare and invest for retirement since day one. Why would we leave now?
Because I'm retired now.
So, we're Voya. We stay with you to and through retirement.
With solutions to help provide income throughout.
So you'll still be here to help me make smart choices.
Well, with your finances, that is. We had nothing to do with that, tie.
Or the suit.
Or the shirt.
Voya, helping you to
and through
retirement.
Last fall, the White House sent Congress a list of the core reforms necessary to fix our immigration system. These reforms were assembled in coordination with frontline law enforcement officers and career public servants who know what is necessary to keep America safe. Since that time, President Donald J. Trump and his administration have hosted dozens of meetings with Republican and Democrat leadership and rank-and-file members of the House and Senate to discuss these reforms and find a bipartisan path forward. Based on these negotiations, the White House will release a legislative framework on Monday that represents a compromise that members of both parties can support. We encourage the Senate to bring it to the floor. This framework will fulfill the 4 agreed-upon pillars: securing the border and closing legal loopholes, ending extended family chain migration, canceling the visa lottery, and providing a permanent solution on DACA. After decades of inaction by Congress, it's time we work together to solve this issue once and for all. The American people deserve no less.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Thursday, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. Goodbye, everyone.